Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
They're outside the car right now.
Hey, what's up, Becky? Well, I want to know, why did you say I do? Well, you gotta go through me to talk to your wife. Come on, get off me! Get off!
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, right?
This has been a lie the whole time. I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you thought anytime with your guard?
Here he is.
Get your hands on me!
Get the camera off you.
You need to be baptized!
Calm down!
Knock that off.
I saw you on the tape!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to
Whatever,
work,
just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I do love you.
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to this installment of Cheaters. Please meet Tony Parker, a young man worried about the status of his young marriage. With mounting reservations, Tony asks Cheaters to quell his suspicion.
Tony Parker, age 20. A sanitation technician concerned that his wife has washed her hands of him.
My parents that adopted me, I love them very much. They love me, but there was never that connection that I got whenever I got it with Becky. She's my life. She's my soul. She's everything I've got, really. And I think if I wouldn't have met her, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. The moment that I knew that something was going on with Becky was on our first anniversary. I planned a very, very expensive and romantic dinner for her, 2 months in advance, actually. I took off work. I made sure that that day was for me and her. That was our 1-year anniversary. That was a sign to show me that I had 1 year with a family, and she kind of blew that off. She'd say that she'd have to work later, and like most people, I didn't want to believe, maybe she's snooping around. She used to tell me all the time, what would you be without me? And I tell her, nothing. I'm nothing without you. I know a lot of people say, young couples aren't gonna make it. You'll never make it. A lot of people have told me that. But we're that exception. I know we're that exception. Because I'm gonna make it that way. No matter if she doesn't want it that way, I have to make it that way.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Becky Parker, age 19. A lingerie salesperson accused of trying on different men to see how they fit. Investigation Day 4. A GPS device placed on the car by a worried Tony helps detectives track the suspect to an old town square. Agents watch suspect Becky Parker as she gets out of her car and meets with a young man. The couple walk hand in hand to a nearby restaurant. Once inside, Parker and the unknown male grab a table and snack on some chips and salsa. Enjoying a precious moment together, Parker and her companion share a tender kiss. After finishing their meals, the couple take a nice relaxing stroll around the old downtown area. Happening across some street performers, the pair stop to sway to their musical stylings. After hearing enough music for one night, the suspect and her companion return to Parker's car, where they proceed to fool around. Finally breaking their lip lock, the two head their separate ways, ending this day of investigation. Investigation Day 9. Field operatives tail Mrs. Parker from her work. A few miles away, the suspect pulls into a restaurant parking lot and waits in her car. Minutes later, her companion from prior surveillance, whose identity remains withheld, arrives on the scene. The couple share a big bear hug and then hop in the companion's souped-up hot rod to take off. Agents tail the twosome to the outskirts of town, where they arrive at what appears to be unsanctioned underground street races. While cars drag race on the streets, detectives on foot survey the scene. The suspect's companion, apparently not particularly concerned with her safety, gets in line to await a race. Once one of their brethren gets busted, the party breaks up. Suspect Parker and her companion return to the restaurant. Apparently in a hurry, the companion parks illegally and puts his hazards on while he and Suspect Parker, in the middle of the parking lot, passionately kiss. After unlocking from their romantic affections, the companion helps Parker to her car and she heads home to a worried Tony. Investigation Day 12. Aided by a GPS tracking device, agents catch up with Suspect Parker in a supercenter parking lot. A short time later, the companion's car pulls up behind Parker's. She exits her vehicle and gets into his. After a brief pursuit, the pair arrive at a nearby family fun center. Once inside, the two play, what else? A racing game. After a photo finish, the suspect and her companion decide to adjourn to their next destination. The couple is tracked to a secluded area outside of town. Using night vision technology, detectives capture Parker and her companion committing unsavory acts in the confines of his vehicle. Suspect Parker blows hot exhaust in Tony's ear in this recorded telephone conversation.
Hello?
Hey, where are you at?
At my friend's house. For when?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just figured I got home a little late. I was just wondering where you're at.
I just decided to stay over here when the bank got off and we got caught up.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Call me when you're headed back, I guess?
Yeah, I'll call you whenever we're done.
Okay, then. Sure.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
With more than enough evidence, Cheater's PIs close the investigation and return to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
Attaining information implicating his wife's liability, Cheaters dutifully contacts Tony to unveil all details. Ready for a turn in the right direction, Tony sets his dejection aside to concentrate on the bumpy road ahead.
Tony, thanks for being with us tonight. Our investigators have done what you've asked. Are you ready to see the information that our detectives have been able to discover regarding Becky? Her activities? Yeah. Tony, as our investigation began, our detective was following Becky. This afternoon, she arrived at a restaurant. In the parking lot, she was met by a gentleman, go inside the restaurant, share a meal, and as their meal continues, we also notice their displays of affection. From there, they return to where they initially parked. They share a brief kiss before they each get in their cars and go their separate ways. On this evening, Becky drives to a parking lot, waits in the parking lot until a car arrives. She gets out. It's the same gentleman that she spent some time with on the previous occasion that we've seen her. From there, they were followed to a secluded area. That's as much as our detective wanted to risk. Okay.
I thought I had it all figured out. I thought I knew her better than this.
Stupid.
Okay.
tonight she was picked up by the same gentleman that we've seen.
Okay.
Let me contact the detective and see if he can give me an update on their location and what's taking place. Yeah, we just finished up the second briefing. Yeah, he's hanging in, but he's ready to go. Okay, so they're still in his car. So they went back, and they're at the industrial park where they were racing? Okay, all right, I'll let him know. Okay. I know that this is upsetting, and I know that you're angry, but we're not here to let things get out of control. Okay, we're getting close. Those cars are starting to stage right there. Okay, he's slowing down. All right, I see him. Okay, there they are, right there.
All right, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out.
Come on. Hang on. Watch out, watch your step. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, Becky? Hey, what's up? Come over here right now. Come talk to me right now. Come talk to me right now. Tell me what's going down. Tell me what's going on. Becky, you just gonna walk away? You just gonna walk away, huh? You just gonna walk away? You're not even gonna talk to me?
No.
You're not even gonna talk to me. Why you not gonna talk to me? We'll stand right here then. We'll stand right here. You talk to me. I want to know. Why did you say I do? Why did you take this? Why did you take this if you're not going to say anything?
You need to stop yelling at her, man.
No, he's not getting.
Calm down.
I'm telling you right now, you're going to need to get out of my face.
I'm going to take this.
All right, I'm here to talk to my wife. I don't have anything.
Well, you got to go through me to talk to you.
I'll tell you. Get off me. Get off me.
Coming up, the conclusion.
They're in an S2000.
Hey, what's up, Becky? Well, I want to know, why did you say I do?
Well, you got to go through me to talk to you.
Tell me why you put me. You knew you were the only thing I had. You knew you were the only thing I had.
Well, you like that?
Yeah, and who's a chump? Who's a chump? Tell me who's a chump. Tell me, where's Becky? I'm not even here for you, kid.
Where's she at? Get back Becky, away from
my car, man. Come on. Get back away from my car, man.
Hey, let's get settled down.
Oh, no, he's not leaving. Oh, you just gonna get in the car, huh? Get out of this car. Get out of this car. I'm just here to talk to you. All right, we'll go over there. Come on. Take my hand and come on.
All right, give him some space. Give her some space. Back.
All right, now you listen to me. Tell me why after... What?
Why you gotta bring me?
How many times have I asked you? How many times have I asked you what's going on?
You come in, you talk to me.
I work so hard for you, 10 to 12 hours a day.
I do your laundry, I cook for you, I clean for you, I take care of you like your mom.
And, I mean, come on, our relationship is more than doing laundry and doing dishes. It's about us two. You're the only family I have, Becky, so why would you put me through this? You are the only thing that I have.
Okay, let's get all out of my face.
Everybody, back up.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? All I want to know is how long this has been going on. Since our anniversary, right? If you're gonna, so tell me the truth.
You know, we were just so young. I don't know how to handle all this. I don't know how to handle everything together. I don't know how to the marriage, everything. It's just too much for me.
You just want to get this back in? Alright, go get in the car. Go get in the car. I'm not about to cry in front of all these people over some stupid girl. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, man. I didn't do nothing. I've been nothing but nice. That's what I don't understand. I've only been nice to her. I've only given her everything she asked for.
Because I was an orphan my entire life, and I really had no basis for relationships. I guess just some things are meant to stay the way they are. I guess you can't really try to go and change things once they're already set.
After the confrontation, Tony tries to stop his world from careening out of control. Later, Cheaters uncovers his route to get his life back on track. But now Cheaters revisits Jana Edmunds. Jana comes forward to set the record straight about her relationship and discuss her experience on Cheaters.
Jana Edmunds, age 24. Jana explains her part in the Raquel Beatty case.
You know, at this point, I really don't have anything negative to say. You know, he made a mistake, I made a mistake. I just care not to speak to him about it, you know, because it was embarrassing. You know, your girlfriend's putting us on TV. We just try not to speak to each other, or at least I do. I don't want to get into any kind of feelings back with him, or, you know, hear his side and then he tells some big, elaborate, good, detailed story and, you know, wins his way back into my heart. That's not gonna happen.
That's my homegirl from work.
Did you know she was married? Did you know she was married?
No, wait.
No, did you know she was married?
Chill out. Hey, chill out. Okay, you tripping?
It's like that. No. Bitch, let's call your mother.
My perspective on this whole story is a lot of people thought that, you know, I knew about Raquel and I knew about his situation. You know, the only person, as far as their side of things, that could have been at fault was Romel. He wasn't honest and didn't tell me that he was still with her and they were living together and they were married. I didn't know about her.
What, bitch? What, bitch?
Come on now.
What, bitch? You ain't. What? You ain't. What?
You don't know about me. We just friends. We just friends. You don't know about me. Get that out of my face.
Whatever, bitch.
You want to call Joey Greco? You a stupid ass bitch.
Whatever.
I do feel guilty about cheating on my husband. You know, it's unfortunate that I got caught. I mean, that's what everybody's gonna say, but I felt like it was that step I needed to take to tell him, you know, this isn't working out, and I feel like it helped me in a way, but I just don't like the way it came out. I wish it could have been more or less broadcasted than the way it is.
After the confrontation, Tony Parker and Becky try to reconcile. Weary of her apathy toward fixing their relationship, Tony finally chooses to leave. Trying to find a silver lining, Tony admits he's glad to learn the truth and end his marriage while he's still so young. As for her involvement, Becky Parker declares she and Tony have been done for some time. Knowing Tony's past, Becky just didn't have the heart to break it off with him. Becky admits that she should have been open and honest with her husband and hopes in time he can forgive her. When contacted by Cheater's producers, the suspect's companion says, "Becky and I have a good thing. Dude needs to get a grip."
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. If you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.